The abandoned subway tunnels became a labyrinth of terror. Ghostly figures appeared at each darkened station, their eyes glowing with spectral intensity. The screech of phantom trains filled the air, as lost souls sought escape from their eternal transit, forever trapped within the shadowy depths of the subway. The cursed family manor housed a secret room, hidden behind a bookshelf. Within its confines lay forbidden knowledge, ancient texts bound in human flesh. Those who delved into its pages unlocked dark secrets. But the room held a price. Once entered, escape became impossible, as the room itself became a sentient prison. The ghostly laughter of children echoed through the dilapidated schoolyard. Swing sets swayed without a breeze, and the air was filled with the echoes of youthful joy. But these children were long gone, their spirits forever haunting the grounds, reminding the living of the innocence lost in a realm beyond. The cursed seaside cliff concealed a treacherous secret. As the tides rose, long-forgotten shipwrecks emerged from the depths, their ghostly crew still manning the decks. They lured unsuspecting sailors towards the treacherous rocks, desperate to add new souls to their spectral fleet, forever doomed to sail the watery abyss. The haunted hospital ward stood frozen in time, its abandoned beds holding the echoes of suffering souls. Flickering lights revealed ghostly apparitions of nurses and patients, forever reliving their final moments. The air was heavy with despair, a reminder of the hospital's tragic past and the restless spirits that remained. The cursed labyrinth entangled all who dared to enter its twisted paths. Walls shifted and changed, confounding any attempts at escape. Sinister whispers guided travelers deeper into the labyrinth's heart, where a malevolent entity waited, hungry for lost souls to add to its eternal collection. The ghostly figure of a weeping widow haunted the crumbling mansion. Her translucent form floated through the dilapidated rooms, her mournful sobs piercing the silence. Legend spoke of a tragic love story, betrayal, and a broken heart that refused to find solace even in death. Her presence brought a chilling melancholy to all who crossed her path. The cursed mirror reflected a distorted reality. Those who looked into its glass saw their darkest fears and deepest insecurities come to life. Their own reflection turned against them, taunting and tormenting until their sanity shattered. The mirror became a gateway to the depths of one's own tortured psyche. The ghostly whispers of an ancient curse echoed within the forbidden tomb. Its walls told tales of doomed pharaohs and wrathful gods. Any who disturbed the sacred resting place faced the wrath of vengeful spirits, their curses bringing forth plagues and torment upon all who dared to disturb their eternal slumber. The cursed puppet theater showcased performances by animated marionettes. Their movements were controlled by unseen hands, their painted smiles hiding a malevolent intent. Those who watched the show became unwitting participants, their strings pulled by an invisible force, dancing to the puppeteer's macabre whims. The spectral figure of a vengeful samurai wandered the ancient battlefield. His ethereal form wielded a ghostly katana, forever seeking retribution for the dishonor he suffered in life. The clashing of swords echoed through the night, a haunting reminder of the bloodshed that stained the soil for eternity. The haunted library held books that whispered forbidden knowledge. Their pages turned on their own, revealing secrets too dangerous for mortal minds. Curiosity lured readers deeper into the library's labyrinthine shelves, where ancient tomes held the power to unlock the darkest corners of existence, at the cost of one's sanity. The cursed carnival mask clung to the face of its wearer, becoming an inseparable part of their flesh. Those who donned the mask lost themselves to its wicked influence, transforming into grotesque, bloodthirsty beings. The mask granted power, but it exacted a heavy toll: the loss of one's humanity and eternal servitude to darkness. The ghostly figure of a lady in red haunted the grand ballroom. Her ethereal form danced in elegant grace, her movements filled with sorrow. Legend spoke of a tragic love affair, a broken promise, and a forever unfulfilled dance. Her ghostly presence brought a bittersweet beauty to the grandeur of the ballroom, a haunting reminder of lost love. The abandoned sanatorium stood as a haunting monument to the horrors of the past. Ghostly whispers filled its empty halls, echoing the cries of the tormented patients who once dwelled within. Shadowy figures moved in the corners of vision, their anguished faces a chilling reminder of the suffering endured within the institution's walls. The cursed forest lake shimmered with an otherworldly glow. Its tranquil surface hid a sinister secret, as those who ventured too close were pulled under by unseen forces. Within its depths, lost souls writhed in eternal torment, their pleading cries for release sending ripples across the haunted waters. The spectral figure of a jilted bride wandered the decaying chapel. Her ethereal form wore a tattered wedding gown, her face forever etched with heartbreak. Legend spoke of a tragic betrayal, and her restless spirit sought vengeance upon all who dared to celebrate love within the chapel's forsaken walls. The cursed painting whispered madness to those who dared to gaze upon it. Its twisted, shifting imagery mirrored the darkest corners of the human psyche. The longer one looked, the more their sanity unraveled, until they became trapped within the painting's demented world, forever tormented by their own distorted reflections. The ghostly echoes of a lost theater troupe resonated through the dilapidated playhouse. Faded laughter and applause filled the air, the spirits of actors forever trapped in their final performance. Shadowy figures took the stage, enacting their tragic roles for eternity, while unsuspecting visitors found themselves drawn into the spectral production. The cursed graveyard gate held the key to the realm of the undead. As midnight struck, the rusted iron swung open, granting access to a macabre underworld. Tombstones trembled as skeletal hands clawed their way out, and the living risked becoming entangled in the realm of eternal darkness that lay beyond. The haunted painting studio housed a collection of canvases, each imbued with a sinister power. Paintings came to life, their subjects breaking free from their frames. The artists who once crafted these works of art were forever trapped in a surreal nightmare, their creations haunting their every brush stroke. The ghostly figure of a spectral musician played a mournful melody on the abandoned stage. His ethereal violin resounded through the empty theater, evoking a melancholic atmosphere. Legend spoke of a tragic composer whose unfinished symphony echoed through the ages, forever searching for the missing notes to complete his masterpiece. The cursed attic held forgotten relics of a bygone era. Dust-covered objects held a malevolent energy, their haunting presence a reminder of forgotten secrets. Shadows danced in the dim light, and the air grew heavy with a sense of foreboding as the attic unleashed its spectral inhabitants upon unsuspecting visitors. The spectral figure of a Vengeful witch haunted the ancient forest. Her ethereal form glided through the trees, her eyes glowing with dark power. Legend spoke of a witch wronged, her wrath forever etched in her ghostly visage. She cast spells of misfortune upon any who dared to trespass within her domain,